it's Craig with Central Lawn Care. You might be curious why we're out here with a bunch of buckets of trees and painting a whole bunch of stop marks. Well, today we're going to go ahead and celebrate our Arbor Day for the city of Fort Mitchell in Kentucky. What is Arbor Day, you might ask? Arbor Day was founded in 1594 in a Spanish village. It was called an Arbor Plantation Day, organized by its mayor. That was a whole long time ago, and it's the first documented Arbor Day. The reason that we go ahead and we have an Arbor Day is so that we can encourage kids and people all across the world to plant trees, because trees serve a certain importance to society and as well to nature and things of that nature. So we want to encourage you to pick up a tree on your neighborhood's Arbor Day. We're prepared. You can see we got the gloves on, we got the mask on, so we're not spreading any germs. We're spread out. People aren't going to be getting out of their cars or anything like that. We're just going to drop them right into their trunk. They're going to close the door, and then they're going to go about their merry way, so then they can get home and go ahead and plant all their trees. The first official Arbor Day was announced by Theodore Roosevelt, in which he was encouraging children across America in the early 1900s so that they would plant trees in their neighborhoods. And the reason that trees are so important is because they provide oxygen, they provide shade, they break up compaction in soil, they provide homes for wildlife. They do all sorts of neat things. We have fruiting trees, we have shade trees, we have trees that are just attracted for butterflies and for bees and pollinators and things of that nature. Small, medium, large, you name it, we got it. So hopefully your city's still going to be able to do their Arbor Day event, and if they are, you need to get out there, grab a couple trees, plant them into your neighbor's yard, into your yard, into the forest, wherever you can plant a tree, and have a lot of fun. I'll be back here in just a little while, and I'll show you how we plant a tree, especially when they're little seedlings like this, because they're a little bit trickier than the ones that you buy at the nursery, and I want to make sure that you get it off to a great start. So hope you're having a great Arbor Day. Don't forget, National Arbor Day will be April 24th. That's a Friday. Go ahead and celebrate, even if your community is going to be handing out trees ahead of time. All right, thanks. All right, so we picked up our trees from Arbor Day, and this happens to be an Eastern redbud. Every tree that we handed out during Arbor Day event, every tree is wrapped in moist paper towel and then also put into a bag. And this is really important, and we get a good descriptor of it today. And the reason it's super important is so that these roots don't dry out, because if the roots dry out, then the tree is toast. So we want to make sure that these stay nice and moist, not sopping wet or anything of that nature, because that can start to form mold and things of that, things like that. What we want is just to keep them nice and damp, so that the roots stay nice and moist and they don't dry out. And so that's why we go ahead and we put them in these bags, we put them in moist paper towel and things like that. So we got the tree here. This is going to be a redbud. We're going to have 3 redbuds on either side of our driveway, so that we can have really, really pretty flowers every spring that you're driving up the driveway. It's a nice alleyway. It's a super, super way to make sure that when people are visiting our shop, they feel welcome, they feel excited that it's spring, and then even when it's not spring, they got really pretty trees to look at. They'll create a nice archway, all that sort of fun stuff. So we want to make sure these trees also survive, and so planting them correctly is going to be super important. Today we got super high winds, so we want to keep these roots covered until we're ready with our hole. Additionally, we also had a lot of rain, so we can see that this hole that we're getting ready to plant into holds a little bit of water, because it's down slope, so it's going to have water longer than it normally would. So that tells us a couple things. One, if it's going to hold water, that means that these tree roots are going to be sitting in water no matter how big they get. So we got to try to accommodate for that, so that they don't get what's called wet feet, so that they don't drown, essentially. So it's going to hold water more than up top is. So we're going to want to make sure that when we're planting it, we're not setting it in the water. Additionally, when we're planting and things like that, and it happens to be wet outside, we don't want to compact the soil, because if we compact the soil too much, these roots aren't going to have a chance to breathe. It's going to steal and rob all the oxygen that's going to be in there. And it's also, when it's really wet, it's going to trap the moisture. When it's really dry, it's going to zap all the moisture that's available. So we want to make sure that when we're backfilling this, we're not stepping down and pressing and compacting that soil. So let's go ahead, because I went ahead and I dug this hole. The way that I'm going to plant this one is one, I'm going to check for the depth, because we have this special spot on a tree And it's right around here where you see these big roots starting to form. And what that's called is the root flare. We want the root flare to be at our soil line. We don't want that buried too deep. So we're gonna be checking for that the whole time that we're planting this. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna plant it a little bit raised so that it's not sitting in any sitting water. So that's a good thing that I was able to see where this water's pooling. I can plant above it, and then also I can go ahead and I can raise this bed so that this tree has a chance to set out its big roots way out here before they start to sit in water and things like that. So let's go ahead, we're gonna pull this out of the bag. We got good root systems. So you see these roots, we want to try to fan these out. We want to try to set these in there so that it's going almost like a bike spoke. It's kind of spreading all around. So since I have, these are bare root, I got a lot of space below that I can go ahead and start filling with soil so that it kind of sets up. We want to make sure that that this part of the tree is what's straight. If this is straight, we just don't want the tree to make that straight. We'd have the tree planted like that. That wouldn't be very good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna aim for the top of the tree to be straight. So that's pretty straight right there. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna backfill around, but we're not pressing. We're just using our fingers to kind of wiggle it down in there so that it doesn't start to compact. We're just kind of working it in. We're not pressing, we're just feathering it in. And you can see, now it's standing all up on its own. We can do one of these numbers so that it gets a little straighter. We're just gonna fill in around all these roots. We're gonna break up, we want clods, not big giant clods, but we want pore spaces so that water can get down in there. You can see how mucky that soil was. We're gonna set that up in there. We're gonna prop it up just a little. Go ahead, bring this soil in here. Get some of this goopy soil. Just give it one of those, just so that, but you can see even just when I'm doing this with my fingers, it's kind of making it compact and stuff, and that'll make water not be able to get down to the root system. So we don't want to press too hard. We just kind of want to backfill it. So now we did our duty for Arbor Day. The next thing that we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll reshape this bed, because this used to have an old tree in it that we took out. We'll go ahead and we'll cut an edge around it. We'll put in a nice wood chip mulch. We'll try to get some undyed, just straight wood chip from one of our tree care worker friends, so that we have good pore spaces, we have good fungi, bacteria that's breaking that down, and good organic matter to the soil, so that this tree will grow for the next 50 to 100 years. Hopefully our business gets to stick around that long too, so we can enjoy them the entire time. It's just a great way to go ahead and participate in your community, help the environment, and really just make, you know, employees, customers, all those people just feel real good. People just driving by on the street and they see the awesome pink flowers that come out from a redbud. It's my favorite tree, so that'll be super exciting. I still got another 5 to plant of redbuds. We got 1 beech tree, and we also have a, I think we got a red buckeye too, so I'm gonna get to work on planting those. Oh, you can see Larry mowing back there. We'll talk about him later. We're gonna have another video where we talk about Larry. He does some pretty cool stuff, never stops working, and things like that, but show you how he works around these trees that we plant on the property. So until next time, I really hope that you enjoy your Arbor Day and you're staying safe. Get out there and plant some trees.